It was supposed to be a night of pure glory for Hyun-bin, a historic moment when he and his wife, Song Ye-jin, became the first married couple to win Best Actor and Best Actress together at the prestigious Blue Dragon Film Awards. But only a few hours after the ceremony concluded, South Korea was shaken by an unexpected announcement that no one saw coming. Hyun-bin officially revealed that he would be retiring from the entertainment industry. The news, released through his agency and later confirmed by Hyun-bin himself, immediately sent shockwaves throughout the media and left his wife Song Ye-jin in tears, unable to hide her emotions as she stood beside him. According to the official statement from Vast Entertainment, Hyun-bin has made the difficult but sincere decision to retire from acting to prioritize his family and personal well-being. The announcement emphasized that the decision had been considered for over a year, and winning the Blue Dragon Award, the highest cinematic honor of his career, felt like the right moment to close a chapter that had defined 2 decades of his life. At the time the statement was released, fans were still celebrating his historic victory, not knowing it would also mark his final appearance as an actor. Hyun-bin appeared before the press later that evening, visibly emotional yet composed, his voice trembling as he read a handwritten letter. "I have lived as an actor for more than 20 years," he said. "Every moment has been a blessing and every character has taught me something. But now, I want to live as a husband and as a father. I want to be present for my family in ways that my career has never allowed." As he paused, his eyes reddened, and the room fell silent. Tonight, holding that Blue Dragon trophy, I felt an overwhelming clarity. This is the perfect moment to step down with gratitude instead of regret. Standing next to him was Song Ye-jin, who had been glowing with pride just hours earlier when she accepted her own Best Actress award. But during the announcement, she struggled to maintain composure. When it was her turn to speak, she wiped her tears before addressing the reporters. "I respect my husband's decision more than anyone," she said softly. "I know how long he has carried this inside him. As someone who loves him deeply, I support him. But as a colleague, as an actor, and as someone who admires him, it breaks my heart. The world is losing a great artist today." She continued, voice shaking, "But I am gaining something even more precious. A partner who chooses his family first. For that, I'm grateful and proud beyond words." Her statement immediately dominated social media, quickly trending as fans across Asia shared messages of shock, admiration, and sorrow. Industry insiders revealed that Hyun-bin's decision had been quietly forming after the birth of their son in 2022. Balancing global fame, demanding film schedules, and family life proved increasingly challenging. One longtime staff member anonymously shared, "He adores his son. Every time he goes abroad for filming, he feels torn. Winning Best Actor was the moment he had been waiting for, a sign that he had given everything he could to the craft." Sources also reported that Hyun-bin had rejected 2 major Hollywood offers earlier this year, signaling that he was preparing for a turning point. But no one expected the announcement to happen so abruptly and so dramatically right after the Blue Dragon Awards. As the press conference continued, Hyun-bin turned toward Song Ye-jin and gently took her hand. Reporters captured the emotional moment as he said, "Ye-jin has carried so much, both as an actress and as a mother. I want to stand beside her more. I want us to raise our son together, not in passing moments between shoots." His voice cracked again. "This is not an end. It's the beginning of a new life I have longed for." The couple's sincerity moved many to tears, including some of the reporters in attendance.
Photos quickly circulated online showing Son Ye-jin leaning her head on Hyunbin's shoulder as he finished his statement. Their agencies later confirmed that the couple had discussed the decision extensively and that Ye-jin fully supported it, despite knowing the emotional weight it carried for him and for millions of fans around the world. Shortly after the announcement, fan communities across Korea, Japan, China, and Southeast Asia flooded social media with tributes to Hyunbin's legendary career. Clips from Secret Garden, Crash Landing on You, Memories of the Alhambra, and his earlier works resurfaced as fans thanked him for shaping their youth and leaving a permanent mark on Korean entertainment. Many expressed heartbreak, but others praised him for choosing family over fame, a rare and admirable choice in the entertainment world. International media outlets joined the conversation as well. Several major platforms highlighted how symbolic his retirement was after winning the highest honor of his career. A poetic ending, one article described. Hyunbin leaves as a king on the night he was crowned. Toward the end of the evening, Hyunbin uploaded a final message to his personal fan cafe. It read, "Thank you for loving me, supporting me, and walking with me through every role and every challenge. I am not disappearing. I am simply walking home. To my wife, to my son, and to the life I want to cherish fully. I hope you will remember me not just as an actor, but as a person who loved his craft sincerely." Within minutes, the message had tens of thousands of reactions, many from fans promising to wait for him, even if he someday chose to return. Meanwhile, Son Ye-jin shared her own heartfelt post late into the night. She wrote, "Tonight, I cried, both from sadness and from gratitude. My husband has given the world so much. Now, he is giving his heart to his family. I will protect his decision with pride." As dawn approached, headlines spread across Asia, capturing the emotional whirlwind of the night. It was a historic moment not just for Korean cinema, but for the Binjin couple whose real-life love story had once captivated the world through their drama Crash Landing on You. And now, in a way that felt poetic and deeply human, Hyunbin had crash landed into a new chapter, not on screen, but in real life, choosing love, family, and peace over an industry that had shaped him for decades. For many, it felt like the end of an era. For Hyunbin, it was the beginning of something far more precious. Only a day after the announcement, industry analysts began dissecting the long-term impact of Hyunbin's retirement. Many agreed that losing an actor of his caliber would leave a significant gap in Korean cinema, especially at a time when global platforms were increasingly seeking Korean talent. Directors who had previously worked with him expressed both admiration and regret. One filmmaker stated, "Hyunbin is not just an actor. He is a standard. His discipline, his emotional precision, and his deep respect for storytelling have influenced an entire generation. But if this is his choice for the happiness of his family, then it is a choice we must honor." Several production studios also confirmed that they had been in early discussions with him for major 2026 projects, which will all be reshaped or canceled altogether. Meanwhile, the emotional impact of the announcement spread far beyond Korea's borders. Global fan clubs in Japan, Vietnam, Thailand, the Philippines, and the US organized online candlelight visuals, tribute videos, and message boards filled with gratitude and farewell letters. Some fans shared how Hyunbin's roles helped them through dark periods of their lives, while others remembered the joy Crash Landing on You brought to the world during the pandemic. Although the retirement shocked millions, the overwhelming tone was one of respect. As one fan commented, "He gave us characters that healed us." Now it is time for him to heal himself. International media outlets noted that it had been years since an Asian actor's retire rate caused a wave of emotion this large. For Son Ye-jin, the days following the announcement were equally overwhelming. Close acquaintances revealed that she had been quietly preparing herself for this moment, knowing her husband's internal struggle. She reportedly told a friend, "I want him to be happy, not exhausted. I want our son to grow up seeing his father at home, not just on a screen." During a private family gathering, Ye-jin thanked her parents and in-laws for supporting Hyunbin's decision, saying that family unity was more important than public expectations. Despite her tears during the press conference, she expressed deep relief in private moments, knowing Hyunbin was finally choosing a life that aligned with his heart.